Well, hello everyone, and I hope you're all doing well today. I'm certainly doing alright, and today, Itachibi. We're gonna be doing just a chill shiny hunting stream. Nothing crazy, nothing hard, just something fun and chill. I'm not really wanting to do anything too crazy today, so just something nice and chill. Dodo. Tiny. uh, Considering like it's a single one-off stream, I don't really see there being any issue. That is popping through. Okay. Oh, it's still popping through. Well, you're going to be hearing the clack of the A button repeat. Divinity. Dodo. That's certainly a sound. Certainly a cry. I do like how like a lot of people do think of Pokemon as having the stating their names cry because of the anime, when in the actual games I think only I think only Pikachu's had anything resembling it. Well, Pikachu and Eevee have both had their anime cries in the past, but like even like when it was just text before they gave Pikachu his anime cry for a couple of generations, it was still just I think it was like the only one that actually sounded like whose cry sounded like it was actually saying its name. Every other Pokemon's are a bit different. Looking on the capture window because I tend to have light mode on. Sorry, I tend to have the night light on. It actually looks shiny in the capture window, which is funny to me. Ooh. After this, I've only got the Dark Cry of these ones anyway. I've only got the Dark Cry, and then I've got a couple of more things. Yeah, I got the Dark Cry, and then if I want to get any of the legendaries from here as shiny, then I'll have to reset for them as well. But I know about the RNG manipulation in this, but I can't really wrap my head around it. Not really RNG. Isn't it RNG manipulation to just finding out which frame is the shiny frame, and then timing it so you get as close to it as possible? I just noticed how the sun is literally behind, like shining right behind it when you walk up. I love how Arceus' realm is literally just a like transparent platform. And I'm using the Mew for synchronized shenanigans. So it'll have a modest nature. Heck, it doesn't really, too bad, it doesn't really matter what nature I give it because I can just give it mints, but eh. I'm pretty sure like extreme, like physical attacking is Arceus' best option. Like, shame we don't have a hard reset. Oh, soft reset, sorry. We have to hard reset the game. Shame we don't have a soft reset. That'd be nice. I don't know why they got rid of the option to do it. That was weird. Dodo, yeah. Arceus. This is gonna be a pretty chill. Etc. Do do. Oh. Oh, too. Money. Probably not the best way to go. Oh. Good. Yeah. There. I need to rank. That help. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. I really hope you're all well. Ba 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 na 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 na. Arceus. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Na 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 na. Da 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 na 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 na. Na na na. Da 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 da. Literally just me singing quite frequently. I really don't know where this specific tune came from. I really, really don't know. That's just a chorus beat, that is. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really saying a whole lot because there's not really much for me to say. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Arceus. Hey. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ah, dear, oh dear. This is certainly an interesting one today. So I've been playing. I actually finally managed to get started on playing Pokemon Crystal, so I can shiny hunt that Celebi that you can get in on the Virtual Console version. Better late than never, but you know, considering well, we don't actually know when Pokemon Bank is properly shutting down. Apparently, it's gonna. From what I know, Pokemon Bank is shutting down sometime after the rest of the internet services for the 3DS shut down. La 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 la. What is the current version number? The arcade sits there for a long while. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know where I'm getting all this stuff. It's not from, to be honest. Do 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 do. Ba-da. Do 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 do. La 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 la. La 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 la. Na, na, na. I don't know why this song is just keep. Dodokin! Dodokin! La. This is gonna take a long while. The fact that I just keep doing these full odds shinies is kinda crazy, wouldn't you say? That is very true. Yeah, so basically, yeah. I might also shiny hunt that odd egg as well, to be fair. Apparently it's not that difficult, and I don't really mind what shiny I'd get from it. It's gonna take a long time, especially because I'm a few years late to the party, admittedly. But I'm definitely gonna want to do that. Get the shiny Celebi. That's gonna be a lot. That should hopefully be something. Thankfully, I could probably just do that while doing other things because it's much easier to do that stuff on the 3DS rather than it is on anything else. So I could probably just do it while I'm doing other things. Thankfully. da da. Na 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 na. That's what happens when I'm getting like when I'm kind of just going through the motions and getting bored with something. I just talk. What? No. No, I don't want to switch. What? Very weird. And it's going to be a 1 in 8,000 odd shiny hunt, so that's going to make it extra painful. 1,892, I think? Like that. I don't know. Make it extra painful, but hopefully it should be something fun. Ooh. Na, 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 na. Yeah, of course, a bit lower than the suggested. I wasn't talking, and there was no music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba-da. Alright, I get it. Ah, someone's here. Hello. At least someone was here and just hasn't updated properly. One of the two. La 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 la. Ooh. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Bop 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 bop. Bop 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 bop. Na 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 na. Come on, Mega Battle. That's somewhere up. I found. Yep, it's up there. Still up there. La 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 la. Probably got a crazy long stream. I feel myself getting bored already. I feel myself like not really paying too much attention because, and definitely if it's not like this, I need people to talk to. Ah. Ba 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 da 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 da. Come on. That. Ah, yes. La 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 la. Thank you, Sparks. I'm definitely gonna need it with the 1 in 4,000 chance each time. How are you doing, Sparks? Green is that? Yeah, no, it's supposed to be. That's the loading. Yeah, you can't see the can't see him bouncing because oh. Oh, that's annoying. What happened there? 1 second. Switch to just chatting. There we go. What happened here? That was okay. That was an actual issue. Thank you for telling me about that. There we go. Back in the stream, seems like you allowed that for a few minutes. Yeah, quite possibly. That or a little bit earlier. I don't know. It's not like we missed anything, to be fair. I don't know why that suddenly happened. That's the first time that's happened. Oh. Because it seemed like it had frozen on the loading screen. When I looked at the feed. When I looked at it in properties, it seemed like it had frozen on the loading screen, so that might have been what it was. That might have been the issue. So anyway, how are you, Sparks? Doing fine, that's good. That's very good. New Princess Peach game's coming out next week, so that should hopefully be fun. Well, it's coming out tomorrow, actually. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna be streaming on streaming starting Tuesday. That should hopefully be fun. That game looks good, and it looks like it's going to be a lot more. It looks like it's not just going to be a general platform. It looks like it's, well, it is going to be a general platform with costume change. Is Princess Peach Showtime just going to be Balan Wonderworld, but like Nintendo? Because now that I think about it, they're both all about going through different worlds with a different specific theme and using costumes. And like the characters changing costumes and those costumes giving them special powers. Now that I think about it, that is entirely possible that that's what that is. There we go. All it needs is the completely optional pet raising mechanic, and then it really probably would end up kind of looking like that. That's kind of funny. Right. That's going to be interesting to see. Dog-dog-meow. So I just realized I haven't actually asked you yet, Sparks. What's your opinion on the new? What's your opinion on what Legends ZA is going to be? Pokemon Legends ZA. Pokemon Legends ZA. However you want to pronounce it. Z2A, ZA, ZA. Ah. Sink, breathing in sync, breathing in the sink. Ha ha. Once again, look. Oh man. I got baited by the capture window again. I was looking at it to make sure it was actually okay, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, capture window is well, the PC screen is what do we call it? I've lost it. Oh no, I've lost it. The PC screen is has the night light on, so it makes everything tinted a bit yellow. Tints everything a bit yellow, and so that's what happened there. Arceus's eyes purple. Oh look. His eyes are still red. There you go, they might be purple. Okay, no. Only Arceus's eyes are still red. People making Mega Arceus. I'm honestly quite surprised that they didn't give Arceus an origin form. I'm surprised they just gave it the legend plate and didn't like try to beef it up in any way. Do. I'm gonna be honest, I'm quite actually speaking of shiny Pokemon. So there is like a specific way that they've done shinies that I like for as a lot of people know, for a long time, most Pokemon will use some a form of algorithm, or like they just changed the tinting on the they just kind of went into a slider and changed the tinting a bit. Like they went into what was it called? They basically just changed. They went into like the sprite art and just changed the color of it. Which I've learned that doing stuff like that is very helpful, actually. That's what they used to do before Generation, I think, Generation 6, that was it. And like, honestly, for some Pokemon, they did design shinies, like, Charizard's was obviously designed, otherwise it probably would have been a similar gold to... Similar sort of yellowish gold color to, it's to Charmeleon and chat. Oh yeah, I wanted your opinion on Pokemon Legends ZA. What do you think? What do you think of that one? Because that looks like it's going to be interesting. I also just got curious if Shiny Arceus's eyes were purple. They're not. They're same regular red. Yeah, it looks like it's good. It does look like it's going to be pretty cool. But a lot of people are very like torn on whether it's going to be a prequel or a sequel. I'm gonna finish Legends Arceus and get back to it. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah. I started a Mario RPG remaster or remake. And I got partway through that and I've not really picked it up since. Not really picked it up in ages. And then I got to Monster Town. No, I don't think I got there. But yeah. What was the next thing I was thinking of? And some people are super lucky with this, Arceus. Huh. What else was I gonna suggest? Oh yeah, I was talking about how shiny Pokemon are made. Like, a lot of people like generally consider every shiny before Gen 6 to have been just, like, save for like a couple, who have been made through use of like an algorithm to just change the color, which basically explains why, or at least some form of just automatic process, which explains why a lot of the blue Pokemon turn purple. Why a lot of red Pokemon turn gold or a yellowish color. And then with Gen 6 onwards, they started actually designing the shinies. All of them, giving them their own color schemes. And one thing I think I've noticed, and I'm sure a lot of other people have noticed, but you know, one of those things that you can see but not really click, is that the other thing that happens is that they also see it. Is that they only change one part of the Pokemon for the shiny nowadays. They don't change everything, they change a specific color. Or at least, at the very least, one color on the shiny is the same as the regular Pokemon. Listen is a really good example of that, where the only thing that actually changes on Litten is that all the black on it turns white. Honestly, I really wish that... I don't know why they still make shinies that are impossible to differentiate nowadays. Like, they don't have the excuse of that's just what the algorithm put out. It makes no sense. As to why they still put out shinies that have barely any color change. Well, I'm sure you can find some justification to make it actually different instead of the same color but a slightly different tint. I think Revavroom has got to be one of the hardest shinies. On the contrary of that, though, Revavroom is one of the hardest shinies to see because of the metallic look on it. That kind of makes its gold look a bit more greyish and hard to tell. Arceus. That's not how it works anyway. Do. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. You know what they should do? They should give Mew and Arceus every single every move that they cannot learn as an egg move. so that they can truly embody what it means to know, to be able to use any kind of move. That was Mew's whole gimmick, wasn't it? Being able to use every single, like, TM. And it's like, even if they can't have them as egg moves, it doesn't mean you can make an egg out of them. It just means that now with the new mechanics, they can inherit egg moves from other Pokemon. So you can literally just make the ultimate, like, hunting Mew with, like, Spore, Thunder Wave, False Swipe, and something else, I guess. Healing move, probably. Or, like, some sort of defense, or, like, Cosmic Power. Boost all its defenses. Oh, God. Cosmic Power. Dynamax Cosmic Power, no. I think Barley got laser shiny bonus out to the point where I'm gonna be honest, it's not every single shiny Pokemon. It's specific ones, like the Tauros ones. I get why they've done it the way they... I don't actually get... I don't know why the Tauros is... What they do is that they swap the main fur color and the collar fur color, which is very hard to tell. I don't know why they didn't change it to, like, make one of them, like, to make it like a brown, like, I don't know, like a red, like, make it like a brown for the normal shiny. Just make it look like a regular Tauros color for the normal breed. For the regular breed. For the Blaze breed, kind of like, I don't know, make its collar red. Like the fur on its collar, like, red for the fire type. And with the water breed, make the collar, make its fur collar blue for the water type. I mean, to be fair, technically Pokemon is putting a lot more effort into the shinies than they did before, because, as I said, they basically just ran it through an algorithm to change the color before, except with very specific Pokemon which they wanted to look a very specific way. Like Charizard, possibly Pikachu, yeah, etc., etc. And obviously there's a lot of really good shinies nowadays as well. Like, I think there's a lot more good shinies than bad, but there's still some really weird choices with the shinies. Alolan Vulpix is a very good example of a weird choice, because the blue tints become purple or red. They kind of become a purpley red, which is very confusing to me. I was like, okay, but why not just make it look like a regular Vulpix? Like, why not give it that color scheme? Because that's kind of what they did with that's what they did with the Hisuian forms of the 3 starters. They made the Hisuian forms. They made the Hisuian Decidueye, Samurott, and Typhlosion have the color scheme of, I think, the base of, I think it was just the base colors of the original forms. I don't think it was their shiny colors. I think it was the base colors, which is like, that's a pretty cool thing. It was the same with the shiny Galarian birds. They have the same look as the base as the original ones. That's actually pretty cool. I like that idea. That's a really cool idea to do for regional shinies. Like, it... Don't get me wrong, I like ones where they have a completely different look from the regular shiny as well. Like, I really like Hisuian Sneasel and Hisuian Quillfish. They have they look really nice with the bright white for this Quillfish, and the dark black, or the kind of grayish black and yellow for the Sneasel. That looks really good. You all know my opinions on shiny Applin. The idea to change it to a green apple was that's the best way you can do a shiny of that one, to be honest. There's really nothing I'd say that's better. If they could do that would be better. But it's weird. I just find it weird, like, the shiny future Paradox Pokemon all just becoming Chrome is all right, I guess. It's not really. I'd prefer it if they added if they changed something else about them as well as the giving them chrome, but it's fine. Past paradoxes all having the same ones as their cells works really well. They look pretty much all look pretty darn good, in my opinion. Then we've got another one that I like. Oh, Bellybolt. Shiny Bellybolt just going pure yellow is really cool as well. So Esperatha. Well, that one's a really nice shiny. I don't mind. I actually quite like the fact that they keep one part, like at least one part of the Pokemon the same color as its normal form. I think that's really good. Because it keeps a tie to the original Pokemon, and it shows you what you can do with that color scheme. How much, like just having such a drastic change from just a simple color scheme, like changing like one or two colors is really cool, and it obviously like it makes sense. Like a rare fur mutation might not, like a rare color mutation might not affect the whole Pokemon. There's probably going to be some bits that are the same. A small change that I actually do quite like is Komala. The log that it carries actually is the thing that changes, rather than the Komala itself. And it's like, oh, that's a cool idea. It's a Komala that found a rare color of its log, rather than like the actual thing itself having a different change. I think it actually works because I think there are some. It might be just because you could just assume that, oh, Komala's like fur color is so ingrained that it like nothing about it can really change. What other good shinies have we had? Well, the starters are usually like knock out of the park shinies, though I have to admit, where Meowscaradas is probably the one that I don't. It's probably the one that's like the weakest of the three modern starters, of the three Haldean starters. Because it's just changing its eye color and the color of a specific part of its body to purple. And I think maybe it's a tint change as well. And while it's not awful by any means, it's one that I think most people would, myself and I think a few other people would prefer it changed a little bit more. Shiny Fuecoco is also not too crazy different, but also has a very good, but I'd say the pink, changing it to a pink look works really well, and it's different enough to work. And I don't even remember Quaxley. That one might be, I think Quaquavical. Quite different, but Quaxley's is very similar, which, you know, understandable. Sometimes that happens. They want to change the original starter look too much, but they feel more comfortable changing the end style form. That's fine. Sense. The Tatsugiris, all of their shinies look really good. If they wanted to take it a step further, they could have made it like the red vinegar rice for their little pouch, their little like throat sac that they inflate. Could have made that like a sort of a red vinegar look. Then again, that might look like it's like an organ or something, which probably wouldn't have worked with the age ratings. Didn't want to risk that for age ratings reasons, which would be understandable. Then you've also got Dondozo, which is Dondozo's again really good shiny. It basically gaining sushi chef colors. I can see them wearing white, which works really well for Dondozo because it's a giant like whale fish thing. I don't know, it's specific. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's specifically based on, but yeah, works well because it's also based on a sushi chef. Then you've got another good one. Scovillain, I'd say, is kind of one of the weaker ones. It doesn't really change too much. Like they don't change the color of the peppers. They change its body color instead, and it's not a crazy change. I think it's like a slightly wilted look overall. I'm not sure. I have to double check my Scovillain. Bramblegast and the other one, I always forget its name. Those two are an example of a good subtle shiny because it's just that the branches, like they're based on tumbleweeds, and the branches go from like the dried out brown color to a more vibrant green. And I think, okay, that's a subtle shiny that works well. It looks good. Oh yeah, Relor and its evolved form, Rabsca. Rabsca. It's just Rabsca. I thought it was a longer name. Yeah, those two have got really good shinies with Relor's orb becoming a golden ball. Relor's like, and the Rabsca itself becoming gold with a golden ball inside. The Rabsca itself becoming gold. That works really well for its theming. Low kicks, actually, gaining that yellow look. That gives it a much more vibrant, heroic color scheme, and of course, Palafin's color scheme going pitch black also works really well with it. Making it look a bit more like a nighttime hero or a villain. Works very well. Oh, one that I do really like is Holucha's shiny. Like it's like a heel wrestler, which is really like a heel luchador wrestler, which is really good. It looks like it has a really cool color scheme. The black, purple, and green work really well. Oh, what's another good? Oh, yeah, Salandit and Slazzle. Black to white always ends up looking really clean and nice. Shaman. I think I might have preferred it going a bit more of a spring pink color, but honestly, Shaman shiny is very solid. Considering it is a hedgehog, so. Arceus, of course, turning bright yellow / gold. That's a really good shiny. It gives it a very majesty. It gives it a very majestic look. Oh yeah, the Primal Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. That's gonna be very good. Well, those ones are very good. They're just the pitch black look works really well with both of them. And their original shinies aren't anything to sneeze at either. Like, Groudon's sort of yellow. It would be better if it was gold, but hey, it still looks fine. And of course, Kyogre's purple. Both look really good. Obviously, that's just an instance of the algorithm changing them to look, and but it still looks good. So that matter. Shiny Celebi. That's another very good one with it going pink. I'm listing off all the ones now. back to the Momon ones. Shiny. What was his name? Comfey. That was it. Shiny Comfey. The blue body works really well. Didn't change the flowers, but that makes sense. Morlul and Shinotic both have very good shinies, going a nice brown and yellow. Nice autumn color scheme for them. Probably Wooloo. You can't say no to Wooloo. It's just a black sheep. It looks amazing. Corviknight. Corviknight, yep. That's a good one. Turning into, instead of it being a black iron, it's now silver metal. Now a silvery metal. That works. That looks really nice. And its Gigantamax form, replacing the red lines with yellow ones, also makes it look very clean. I'd honestly say all three of the Galarian starters have really good shinies too. Inteleon, in my opinion, is the best because it's a nice, vibrant color. It's nice and vibrant. I know, considering it's supposed to be like a James Bond spy sniper sort of thing. But I do just like the vibrant colors. I'd say probably Rillaboom's shiny is probably the next best one. And then Cinderace. Yeah. What else? Oh, yeah, Squirtle. The nice red color. Nickit and Thievul have really good shinies too. They go a bit grey instead of the they turn into like a grey fox instead of a red one. Phalanx. Phalanx has got a very good shiny as well. That's a nice chocolate brownie color. Looks very nice. I really do. I do like that one. Oh yeah, and of course Zacian and Zamazenta. Actually turning cyan and magenta. That's a really good like fully cyan magenta instead of just having slight accent colors. That's really good. That they look really nice. Magearna's shiny. That's very good. That's a good bit of storytelling actually. I think regular Magearna's shiny doesn't look very different, but its original form shiny is an Ultra Ball, which looks really good. As opposed to its normal Pokeball look. I still need to get that original look, the original paint Magearna. I still need to complete the Pokedex in Pokemon Home. I'm missing quite a few Pokemon. Oh no, it does turn. Okay. So apparently, I believe it's actual. Yeah, no. So Magearna's actual shiny. Original. Okay, so the original color Magearna's shiny is an Ultra Ball. Yes. The normal form that we get everywhere else, that one is just unpainted silver. Which, you know, considering it's an artificial robot, that works. So I actually still need to complete the national dex in thingy, which means I'm missing. I think I'm only missing like one or two. I'm missing What am I even missing? I'm missing... No, I'm not. Surprisingly enough, I'm not missing Arceus. I think I'm missing Poplio? Not Poplio. Poipole, that was it. I'm missing Poipole. I know that much. And yeah, I'm missing... Regidrago and Cubfu. Because I evolved the original Cubfu before transferring and haven't actually caught the Cubfu in yeah, in Scarlet and Violet yet. I really should. I should at least get that bit done. And then I'm missing quite a few Pokemon from the Scarlet and Violet decks. Because I need to, like, actually transfer those. Because I need to actually transfer those properly in. And, like, I need to, like, breed them up and breed up Pokemon in there and transfer them in. Or at least just catch the forms that I haven't got yet. I think I made a list somewhere. What I was missing. Or at least I was going to make a list. Never did. One of the two. Okay, yeah. Poipole, Cubfu, Urshifu, Zarude, Regieleki, Regidrago, Glastrier, Spectrier, Calyrex. Yeah, that's everything pre-gen. Everything pre-Scarlet and Violet that I need. Poipole's a tricky one because I can only there's only two ways of getting that, which I'm not able to do right. I am able to do it, I'm just lazy and haven't bothered. I really should do that, to be fair, though. A Cubfu, easy enough to do. Urshifu, easy enough to do. I can get those in Scarlet. I can get Cubfu in Scarlet and Violet now. Glastrier and Spectrier, I can get those. Regieleki I've got, I just haven't transferred it. Zarude I've got and just haven't transferred it. Regidrago is probably the only one, is the one I'm going to need to figure something out for. Calyrex, again, can transfer it. Just put it in from Sword. And then I've obviously got all the... I've obviously got like stuff like... Then I've got all the Pokemon I'm missing from Scarlet, all the Gen 9 new Pokemon that I'm missing. And yeah, we are definitely fighting it. We are definitely trying to get God. I also need to mess with contest stuff in this game as well, which again, I might actually stream that, who knows. That's definitely going to be after Arceus, though. After I beat Arceus and everything, I'm definitely... After I catch Shiny Arceus, I'm probably going to be focusing on getting ribbons for everything so I can confer titles on my Pokemon. Because that's fun and I like that mechanic. That mechanic. I like how they are introducing I do honestly I think marks might be my favorite small mechanic that they are continuing on from the previous game of all. It's definitely my favorite one. I'm pretty sure I believe, in my personal opinion, it's definitely my favorite. La la. Ah. Arceus. Here is about my fashion. It's very nice fashion, if I do say so myself. Ugh, hang on, need to move that. And then I'll go for another half an hour, and then I'll call it for today. Don't know if I can go the full 3 hours with this, but yeah. Na 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 na. I've been thinking about stuff I want to do on second YouTube channel that I'm currently setting up. So I'm currently, well, that I have set up. I just need to get all the assets I'll be needing for my ideas. So that's going to be something to work on. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Hello, Pinata, by the way. How has the, if you're still there at least, how has the thingy gone? Your exam? Hopefully it's gone well. Or if you haven't done it yet, I wish you good luck with it. Do 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 da da na 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 na. Aye. Going back to shiny Pokemon, actually, I don't know why they made Tadbulb so hard to spot. The thing is, the orange on it turns red. And the orange is such a small part of it, and it's such a tiny Pokemon that you can't really see it when you're out shiny hunting for it. Very annoying, that one. I'm honestly not sure how I'm supposed to take that one, that message. What has prompted this random questioning? Is it because of the game I'm playing? Is it because I was singing for a long while? Is it because I'm talking about design principles? Is it because you're just wanting to be a troll? I really don't know. Is it because I have a posh accent? Very, very strange. Are you just saying it because you can say it? That's also an option, I suppose. Ba ba ba. Hey, hey! Ah. Da na 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Pop 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 pop. La 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 la. La 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 la. I don't know why I like that. I like singing, so. Absol's got a very solid shiny. Nice red. Contrasts the blue normal form very well. Hop, hop, hop. Up, 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 up. Do 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 do. Art Shadows is a pretty fun idea where it has it looks no different and it's when it's just kind of idle, but when it's fighting spirit flares and it's like kind of hood and collar bit change color. Instead of being green, they're purple. That's pretty cool. Shiny yet. I've really not been paying attention. That'd be very embarrassing if I missed a shiny Pokemon. uh. La la da 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 da. Oh, that's cool. La 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 la. Oh, the chaos. Bum, bum, bum. Do 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 da da. Na 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 da 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 da. Um. Yeah, I think I'll give it an early end. Day. Hopefully, I get to see you all again on the next stream, and maybe I'll even actually have something to show next, and which will be so yes, right. So next stream will be Princess Peach Showtime, depending on if I've actually gotten the game or not. Hopefully, it gets delivered. Otherwise, yeah, that's gonna be on Tuesday. And I don't know when the next shiny hunting stream will be. Hopefully, hopefully I'll have something to show for my shiny hunting efforts in Brilliant Diamond. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again on the next stream. Patty bye!